Okay, so welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. This is part 5. Now, over the past few days, I've been knocking out some of the side missions. Not too many of them, and you can see this is back at the hinterlands. I uncovered that part of the map up until Redcliffe because there was a side mission that that has like a part 2 to the side mission, and that's up here. But at the moment, I can't get in there. I may have to show you guys that. I came over here, did a little bit, but I still haven't done anything with regards to the main mission. So when we go back to the hinterlands, I'm gonna knock out this mission. This is like a mission for Solus, and but right now we're back at Haven, which is like our HQ, because I want to just chop it up with some of the side characters. I'm not side characters. Some of the companion characters.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I think I'm gonna take the I don't believe this is bullshit, but you know, I'm gonna take the sympathetic approach.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
So Varric with a very bleak outlook on things. I don't know, I'm a little bit more optimistic than that. Ooh, what's in here? Just some more reading material, nothing too important. So let's see, who else can we talk to?
Cedric said the blankets weren't worth selling. He's giving them.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
I don't know what you're getting at, woman.
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
Then we can only guess at what he wants. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her?
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Dang, like she's questioning her whole faith right now. Powerful.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
So that was... Oh.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
So we got out of one, one little backstory cinematic and jumped right into another one. There was this riot occurring outside of this this building here. Let's talk to Cullen, see what it was about.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
Look, I'm getting tired of you.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
So that was Cullen. Spoke with Varric. They're the only three I think that's in this area right now. So I want to summon a war council. I'm gonna come in here simply because. Ooh, Mother Giselle.
Researcher Meneve wishes to verify that the infections have decreased in number. Yes. Thank you for your help. Tell me, are you happy this way? With Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
Stop calling me the Herald of Andraste.
I thought I made it clear that I'm not the Herald of Andraste.
I understand. Whatever you believe, there remains a task to be done. If the faith of the people is nothing but a tool, then I beg you to use it well. We will all perish if you do not. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
So we can decide who the next Divine will be. I like that. That's enough investigate.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
So I now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Okay, so let's go to Ferelden. And I want them to see,
You're not pleased?
We have 6 power. So I think we can explore one of these regions. Available, the Storm Coast, scout the Storm Coast. Address a nobleman's concerns. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of Amaranthine 10 years ago. It's not unusual for their orders to fade from public notice when there is no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was traveling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, then the Inquisition should find out. Okay, find out then. So I unlocked the Storm Coast, but I'm not going to travel there yet because I'm not really through. I'm not really through with the hinterlands yet. Back in the hinterlands, so I'm going to set a quick waypoint over to this direction. We're gonna go down there and see what craziness we can get involved in. Hold on, let's see.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Now I think we're headed in the right direction, so gonna come, it should be around this corner. Not too much further. This area is really huge. It's not open world, but what's here is, you know, a lot. These are very large maps. Should be right up here. There was a woman that I met. I don't know if she was, I don't think she's a companion character or anything. She was supposed to be following me up here, but I may have left her ass in the woods somewhere. Is this a, okay, here she is. I don't know if she's just gonna stand there or what.
Perhaps if I made an attempt.
Flat ear.
Manuvinen, Dalen.
Flat ear, that's hilarious. Here we go. Come get some. Immediately smack down. Ooh, coast is clear. So let's make sure we get everything first. Oh, we got a schematic. Awesome. Use him to energize this.
That's not normal fire.
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called veil fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic.
Veil fire, that's interesting.
Flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
So let me use you as the guy going forward, because so we got some enemies. Let's get into position and let's kick some ass. Is Solar still holding that damn torch? I know you better put that mess down, bruh.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
Activate that grid. Add to the strength of the veil.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother with it right now. Okay, so that's the woman I came across earlier. She must have just popped up out of nowhere.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now. Mahalani, Maglandeval, Vir Enasalim.
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Nathal's blessing.
So we got nice little item there. Loot this. I'm gonna check it out a little bit later and see how it'll benefit us. So it looks like that's it. There's a question mark down here though. I'm not sure if that's something we can actually get to from here, like from where we are. I gotta figure out how to get this crap out of Solus's hands. Okay, well, in part 6, which will be coming up shortly, we're going to continue with the main story. I just wanted to show you guys a few things. Okay, hold on.
The Veil Fire must be making the runes legible.
Let's examine this. What is this?
A weapon enchantment. This could be quite useful.
Wow, so I just found something for Solus.
It is a comfort to have you present on our journeys, Seeker.
You so rarely call me by my name, Solus. Why is that?
Manners, perhaps.
Manners have not held you back on other occasions.
I say what I believe to be true, even if it gives offense to those who prefer the lie. But there is no lie in what you are. Your position is an honorable and well-earned.
Okay, so I was running around to see if there's anything else that may be hidden somewhere, but apparently not. So yeah, that'll conclude part 5. I keep coming across things. We got a few schematics, some you know, an attack room, a lot of goodies. I'm gonna work that into the overall strategy. And like I said, we will be continuing the main quest in part 6. So subscribe, hit the like button, and you will see more of Dragon Age Inquisition soon.